Hi, this is Gus Galucci and welcome to episode 2 of Real Estate, Restaurants, and Recovery. This one we call Stuck. If you're watching this, you're probably looking for guidance, inspiration, or information regarding real estate, restaurants, and recovery. Either way, you're not looking for those things if you're not stuck somewhere. And if you are stuck or even curious, I've got good news for you. Because there are solutions, ones that you may be familiar with, and at least one I'm pretty certain you're not so familiar with. So stick around, and we're going to talk about the 3 main areas that can get us unstuck when we are feeling stuck. These 3 areas all have 2 things in common. 1, they give us positive energy. And just as important, they allow us to get out of our own head for a little while. And that allows us to reset and reapproach our issues and our duties with a fresh mindset and focused energy. And if you're into acronyms, just remember MPS. It could stand for the areas where we need that recovery, mentally, physically, and spiritually. But it also stands for 3 of the most potent forms of reset available: music, prayer, and service. First, there's music. Who doesn't love music, right? Most of us have that favorite song or band, or even if you don't, there are always songs we can attach to some of the happiest moments of our lives. We call these anchors because when we hear them, they connect us back to the emotions we felt when we first heard that song. It could be a rock song, classical, gospel, R&B, whatever it is. It's something that speaks to you. And like all of these methods or doors or ways out, if you will, it's mostly depending on your personality and what kind of music that motivates you, energizes you, or brings you back to a more positive time in your personal history that is always beneficial. And these days, all of that music is practically always at our fingertips. So whether it's Beck or Rush or George Gershwin to George Harrison, Count Basie to Kendrick Lamar, your results and artists may vary. But we have our playlists for a reason. Pick the cherries from the bunch carefully and have them ready when you need a way out. Next, there's prayer. Prayer is something even more personal than musical taste, so I'll keep this very basic. But it's anything that helps you when you're in a quiet, contemplative space to connect with whatever you consider to be God, the Creator, or just something greater than yourself. Now, if we put ourselves in that space and speak from the heart, I believe we connect. And I've seen it at work, so I know it's beneficial. And sometimes it's not so much in the speaking, but in the space between the words where we regain some of our greatest peace of mind. So don't be shy. Whether it's standing, sitting, lying down, or on your knees. Make that appeal, but not for a Christmas list or even necessarily a lifeline out. The door, in this case, is just that peace of mind, knowing that there's something out there that's greater than me, that has a plan for me. And all I have to do is reach out. And if you've never tried it, I invite you to try it at least once sincerely before you write this one off, because I do believe prayer is powerful. Finally, there's service. Now, you may not have seen this one coming, but one of the most effective ways for me to get unstuck is just to do something for somebody else. If you can schedule it regularly, like volunteer work, even better. I've found that some of the most content people I know are those who serve others. They don't do it for the accolades or the money. They do it because they know they're doing the right thing, and it feels good. It is never a waste of our energy to serve others. For instance, I help run a Challenger baseball league. These kids might not otherwise have a chance to play a sport. And it isn't about the competition. It's about play. Plain and simple, it's about fun. And yeah, it takes work, but any work that nourishes our spirit is work that is worthwhile. And just like the work we put into our jobs, whether it's in the service industry or working on making that home sell to just the right buyer, if we make our reward a job well done, the rest of the things we need will follow. So find a way to serve somebody and watch how it gets you out of your head for even a short amount of time, from volunteering regularly to helping a child tie their shoes. It all counts. So there you have it. When you're stuck, you can turn to music, prayer, and service. MPS, to help ourselves MPS, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and see what happens. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. See you next time.